Allman reporting for Katie Chats at Smithy TV in downtown Toronto. I'm here with Tim, Tyler, and Sarah from Shock Tees. How does it feel to be in Toronto for the comedy festival?
Oh my God, finally. It's so good.
It's great. This is my first time in Canada. Last time I was here with a high school marching band, so I'm very excited to be here.
Great. Well, welcome back.
No, it feels great. I have some family up here, so I'm hoping they come out to the show. So we'll see. Yeah, no, but we drove here, so it's been quite the trek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Long drive?
Long drive. Well, we split it up into 2 days. Okay. So we had half the day driving from Chicago to Michigan, then Michigan to Toronto.
Great. And I see you brought your guitar to the interview. Can you guys play me a little excerpt from your musical show?
Absolutely. Yeah. This is a song about everybody, somebody we all know. Here we go.
All right.
Sun comes up, 9:05, he sips coffee at the bank.
He hands the teller a withdrawal slip that he filled out at home.
And as he leaves, he twirls his keys. He's headed to Best Buy.
All morning he's been thinking of bringing home a copy of Thor. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. He means you no harm, be nice to him please. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. Technology has left him behind. His new cell phone only has 6 contacts, and he knows all the numbers by heart.
He wishes the borders didn't shut down. It was a great place to sit.
He hates when young men wear those skinny jeans. He blames it on Obama.
Shoots down the highway at a brisk 45. Can't wait to watch some Thor. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. He means you no harm, be nice to him please. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. He still pays his bills by mail. He's like Forrest Gump sitting on that bench, telling stories no one wanted to hear. He's like James Bond, he works real hard, but he sometimes drinks too much. He's like Rudy putting on that football jersey. His hard work really tipped the scales. Have you seen that lately? It still holds up. Sean Astin's really underrated. That movie never got any Oscar nods. Those things are so political. I mean, remember that scene at the very end when the team and the crowd were on their feet cheering like Rudy, 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 Rudy. It was so good I almost cried. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. He means you no harm, be nice to him please. He's the last guy that buys DVDs. He's adorably unaware. This man is my dad.
Woo! That was awesome.
Thank
And
you.
what do your dads think of this?
I think my dad warmed up to it. Like, he at first was kind of like, oh, okay. But once he realized that it was sort of more out of love than straight up, like, mocks, he felt a lot better about it.
What we find when we play that song live is we find a lot of couples in their 40s and 50s in the audience. The wife will start nudging the husband and be like, that sounds like you. And we're like, just you wait.
Yeah.
I just tried to set up Netflix at my parents' home over Christmas, and it was the most challenging thing to explain the concept to them. I still don't think they get it.
And how has being in Chicago, which is such a famous city for comedy, helped you guys develop as a group?
It's great. There's so many opportunities to get on stage like any night of the week, and there's a great independent scene that's coming up right now. So it's been very good to us.
Yeah, there's so many places to perform. Like, if you want to, you can perform 7 nights a week in Chicago at different venues, and you get to meet so many people, and then they'll ask you to be part of things, and you get to just do more comedy than you ever thought possible.
Right.
Yeah, and it's nice too because all three of us trained at Second City Chicago and IO Chicago and all that stuff. And what we found was we took what we liked from each institution and kind of blended it together to create something that all three of us really enjoyed and really wanted to pursue. So.
And do you have any comedy heroes from growing up that really inspired you at all? Anyone in particular?
I feel like I grew up watching Conan. He's my favorite. It was something about the weird stuff he did after Jay Leno. I always loved it. So.
I wrote to Anna Gasteyer when she was on Saturday Night Live and asked for an autographed picture, and she sent me one, and I still have it up in my room, and she does Wicked now, so it's like she does sing and she does do comedy. Like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, and I grew up watching Saturday Night Live back in like the Chris Farley, Adam Sandler days and things like that, so that was, I used to watch it with my dad too, so it was a huge moment of like, oh, this is great, this is creating togetherness and laughter, and that's something I just wanted to pursue. Yeah.
Right. And you guys have a music album coming out. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Where we can get the CD?
It's out right now on Spotify and iTunes. It's called World Tour 2010. We recorded it in 2013. It's a joke because we thought we'd be more famous by 2010. Anyways.
We started in 2009, so it was high hopes.
We had high hopes back then. But if they come out to see our shows, are we giving out USBs? Or are we selling USBs?
We have USB drives with the whole album on it, and they're not locked, so you can delete the album and put your own files on if you want.
You need a Word document on there or something.
Yeah.
That's all. For that plug.
And where is the best place for us to follow you guys and all of your upcoming shows online?
If you go to facebook.com/shocktees, spelled like
Or
that.
just shocktees.com, no apostrophe. We have a calendar you can click on and see everything that's coming up.
Or on Twitter at shocktees, SHOCKTS.
We have a YouTube handle too. It's Shocktees Comedy.
Yes, it
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of those. There you go.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and have a nice time here in Toronto.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. I'm Katie Albin reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.
Sing it,